Pink Charming. Happy anniversary, darling. This is our second anniversary, and I'm really excited because this is probably a milestone in our relationship. I don't think that any of your other relationships have lasted this long. So once we get into 2 years and 1 day, that's a pretty big deal. Because then it would be your longest relationship. And I'm really happy because I feel so complete with you, and I feel like I'm walking on air. I feel this constant feeling of bliss all the time. And it's funny because you had said that it's so easy to make me laugh. Well, yeah, it is. I mean, I couldn't be happier. I'm the most luckiest, blessed woman in the world. Of course, it's going to be easy to make me smile. I think we've come such a long way from where we first started. When we first got together, it was this feeling of we belong together. I know I have this very strong feeling about you. I feel like you're the one. It was just like two souls meeting to make one soul, and it was just perfect. And that feeling never went away. It just got stronger and stronger, and through each and every month we learned something different about each other. And it's like it might be a roller coaster of sometimes we have downtime, sometimes we're floating on air, sometimes we're just, steady. But we've had less and less hard times and more blissful times, I find, even though there was a couple of occasions where we had some really, really hard times. But I think a lot of those were just learning mistakes. We've gotten to a point where we have opened up completely to each other. Like me, I have no secrets, nothing hiding from you. You know everything about me. You know, inside, outside, you've seen me not all dressed up. You've seen me dressed up. I just feel like if a man could look into my soul and see me as I am, not my looks, not my voice, not my money or anything like this, me. You see that, and no one else has. And I think that's part of being a soulmate, is that you were able to look at me and see not just my potential, but you see me as me. And you see me as a part of you. And just like I see you as a part of me, I look in the mirror and I might see you there, standing right next to me, or even in me. I might see a bit of you in me looking back at me in that mirror, because we are twin soulmates. Or as I recently found out, twin flame soulmates, which means it's even closer than soulmates. It's one soul that was ripped apart in a different lifetime, and then in this lifetime found each other again to make a whole soul. So I guess before, whenever I didn't know much about love, I always thought "you complete me" was so cliche, because I was like, people use the word love way too much. They use the word soulmate way too much. There's no such thing as soulmates. I may have believed in true love, but never could understand it because I never felt it for anyone. But little did I knew, I always felt it for someone. I just needed him to come along to show me that, and that was you. And because I always used to talk to you, as strange as it sounds, I used to talk up to the stars and think if you were thinking about me. Or every birthday since I was 13, I would blow out my candle and wish for you to come and find me. and wish that you'd hear me. And that happened when I was 14. Yes, I made mistakes. When I was 14 and 15, good Lord, all the mistakes I made. And Damona did not help. She just went crazy in that time. And I look back on it now and think, what was I thinking? I kept on hoping that each man I'd see was the one. Even though I didn't love them, I may have told them the L word, even though I didn't mean it. It wasn't until I met you that I realized what true love is, what real love is. And I know the difference now. Before it was so dull. Before it was like, I always said the metaphor this way. It was always like I was drinking water, and then whenever I met you, it was like drinking milk from bliss, milk from heaven. You know, it was drinking the most perfect liquid in the world that makes you feel complete inside, that gives you hope again, that gives you wings. And that has been you, darling. You have always been there to lift me up. You've always been there. For the past 2 years, you've been always just bringing me up, never bringing me down. And I think that we complement each other so well in that way, because even though I have my down times, I'm usually a very spunky, chipper personality. That's bubbly part of me. And you have a bubbly side too, even though sometimes you can be serious, just like I can be serious. But the both of us complement each other very, very well, because we're so alike in that way. And it's like, oh my goodness, you like that too? Oh my god! You know, it's just, our playful side is so much fun, and it's just, we fit so perfectly together. And these past 2 years have been the best in my whole life, and I can't wait for more. And I'm going to spend not just the rest of my life, but forever with you, because I'm just that in love. And sometimes I say I'm too much in love because you affect my emotions so much. We could have a misunderstanding and I'll just break down and be like, you know, it's like the end of the world if I displease you or make you sad, because, you know, your emotions affect my emotions. And, you know, it's that twin soulmate thing. And, so I'm always striving to make you happy. I'm always striving to spoil you because you deserve it. You're the most wonderful, perfect man. I know you say I'm not perfect, but I find you perfect because I have met douchebags. I have met jerks before, and you're not a jerk. You're a gentleman. You're kind. You're sweethearted. You are otherworldly. That's the best way I could put it, otherworldly. Because you're not of this world. You are, I know technically you're human, but you're human from a long time ago. You're my immortal prince. Even though I say you're my King Charming. Have you ever had that moment where you're like, I want to tell you how much you mean to me, but you just can't find the words? That's one of those moments. When I bare my soul to you, and I'm terrified that that'll be the moment where you're like, I'm done. It's so much easier just to find someone else in your town or whatever. But you never do. And whenever I feel like I'm losing hope, or I feel like I'm failing, you're there to help me up. You're there to bring me up and let me know that we're in this together. There is no I in team, there's just us. We're a team, and we're going to make it in this very difficult world. We're going to make it even though we have challenges that seem to want to tear us apart, like your exes, which I'm not going to talk about that because I promised I wouldn't, but, you know, distance, exes, just this, that, parents, whatever. We're going to beat this thing. We're going to beat everybody, and we're just going to stick together, and we are going to have our dream. And even if the world goes bloody, if the world turns to war and disaster, we are going to be there for each other. I am going to be there for you. We're going to have our happily ever after, because that is the dream that we both want, and we're going to fight for it, and I'm going to fight for you. Just like I know you're going to fight for me. That's the way it's always going to be. I'm always going to have your back, and you're always going to have mine. And we're soulmates. We're in this together. And I look forward to many, many more anniversaries with you, my love. Never, ever forget how much you mean to me, how much you will always mean to me. And I will be forever, forever your faithful, sweet, loving, submissive, selfless, ardent wife. So, to end this video, happy anniversary, my King Charming, which I will bow to you, because you deserve it. I love and adore, I love, adore, and worship you, my amazing King Charming. Never forget that all of me, am yours. I belong to you. Good night, my true love.